Hello, excuse me, before you go, have you got the complaints number for the Santander in Bradford?
What, sorry?
The complaints number, because they've not honoured the refund that should have been due to the account.
Oh right, I haven't got it on me because I'm on my way out for my dinner, but
I
do you want me to show you
yeah.
how to find it on the website?
Well, it's not sensible what's happened. I'm having to walk to the bank here to ask for clarification on why there was no refund. And like I said, it's already gone out on Facebook like a few days ago. Like, I mean, on the phone for 1 hour 23 minutes, the call centre, and then they've not honoured the refund afterwards.
Right, okay. Have they sent you out some, normally with a refund, if you do it over the phone, they have to send you out some paperwork.
They have, yeah, but they've got the facts wrong on the paperwork because this company has basically overbilled the account 2 and 3 times in 1 month for no justified reason.
So
and
the paperwork that they've sent you, have you signed it and sent it back?
I did, yeah. It was sent by raw mail, signed for delivery. It'll be on the cloud afterwards.
So what day did you send it? What day did you post it?
I can find out on the cloud that I sent it. But basically they got the facts wrong on the Santander paperwork and not on the refund afterwards.
So did you fax it or did you post it?
I posted it via raw mail because they've got no attached file sending system.
Okay, so what was the What was the fax for? If the fax number was
It
wrong?
wasn't faxed, it was posted with raw mail,
Sorry,
signed for.
It's just because you said that the fax number was wrong. What do you mean by?
You've got no capability to send documentation via fax. You don't even have an online form system for the signatures and the dates.
Right. So you're getting me a bit
No,
muddled.
it's as
because
plain
you said-
as day. You've got.
You said you posted it, so did you post it back?
I did, yeah.
Right. So if you posted it back, once they've received it, they'll review it and then they'll pay out the claim based on the review.
Well,
If
they've
you-
not because they've got the information
But if
wrong
you
on
think
them.
it's taking too long, then you can call complaints and you can put a complaint in about it. Do you want me to show you how to find the number on the website?
Well,
Right,
I just need double clarification of the complaints number.
Right, do you want me to show you how to find it on the
Well, I've already
website?
got the number here, but they said I've got to wait near the phone system for 3 days for no justified reason.
You've got to wait near the phone system.
Because
for
the
3
guy
days.
wouldn't transfer the call in 2 seconds to the complaints department
Right,
on the
okay.
phone, and also was kept on the phone, as I said, for 1
Right.
hour 23 minutes.
So you've already spoken to telephone banking about this, and they've
I've
said that
phoned the
they'll
call operator at Santander.
get complaints to call you back. Is that what they've done? Because there is a agreed service time of 3 days for a
But I
call
can't be
back.
near the phone constant for 3 days.
No, so they won't just try you once. If they don't get hold of you, they will try you again. But
Yeah.
if you've already logged it as a complaint, you have to wait now for someone from Santander Complaints to call you back.
Dear, because it's a rather not a nice situation what's
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but if you've already logged it, there's no point in you ringing complaints again. They will ring you once.
I've no idea if there's going to be any justice towards honouring the refund.
Right.
Because-
Well, that's taken case by case. So, number one, you need to
But the
give.
sad issue is the information on the paperwork. It's saying that I've basically cancelled this. I've not cancelled the subscription, but I don't need to cancel the subscription because it's a monthly
We
payment.
don't deal with the card.
What the issue is, they've overbilled the account 2 and 3 times in 1 month for no reason.
Right. So it sounds to me like someone's already looking into it for you.
No,
So-
because the Santander paperwork isn't accurate with the information.
Right, so when complaints call you, they'll be able to update the information that you feel
Well,
is not correct.
the operator went to the other team managers and refused the refund.
Right. But that's
So-
what you're waiting for the complaints to call you back for, isn't it? So that then they'll have a second look at it for you, and if you don't agree with what complaints say,
Well, it's
then you
not just
ultimately
that. There's
go to
quite
the
a lot of
Ombudsman.
complaints on Facebook to do with Santander.
I can't comment on them, my love. I can only help you
Dear,
with yours.
well, I'm just hoping, like I said, can you confirm if this is the correct complaints number?
Let's have a look.
It's 0800 171 2171.
Where's that number?
The number's there on the Facebook.
I wouldn't go off a number from that number is right.
That's the call centre.
Yeah.
They give me is that complaints number technically connectable to the complaints department? Is that number correct? Because you change your phone numbers every so often. The 0800 171 2171.
So-
Is that number correct for complaints?
I would always ring that number.
Yeah, but they're not
Yeah.
transferring the calls.
So they do transfer the call. They'll try and get through to
No,
complaints for you.
I've got the
and
evidence.
if
I
they
had to
can-
record it on the Guardian G1. He's not transferred the phone calls to the complaints department.
Right, but did he say that he would get someone from complaints to call you back within 3 days?
Well, he wanted me to sit near the phone for 3 days, which is just completely not
I don't
not
imagine he wants
necessary.
you to sit near the phone for 3 days, but I imagine what he said is that he will get someone to call you back, and the timescale is normally 3 days. So within the
Yeah,
next
and
3
if
days,
the
you should get a
number
call
is
back.
withheld, I can't then return the phone call afterwards.
We don't withhold our numbers. They come through like
What I was going to ask is, all I need to ask is, the number there, 0800 171 2171, as we say now in time, is that the correct complaints number?
I don't know because I've not got access to a computer.
Dear, because you swap and change your phone numbers
Yeah.
every so often.
Yeah, like I say, that's the number that I would ring. If
I
you've spoken to them
understand,
and
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
calling you back, then I'm sure that they will, all right?
Yeah,
But you have to give
indeed.
them- you have to give them the 3 days.
Because as you know, the bank account has gone overdrawn, and it's basically a
Right.
human rights tragedy to not honour the refund afterwards.
Well, I can't get involved in that because I don't work in the card.
I
dispute,
understand
but
what-
complaints will be looking into it for you. They will take it
What I will do is I will ask the staff to double confirm
See if
it.
you
That's
can check that
the
number.
correct
Yeah.
number. Okay,
All right.
thank you.
But like I say, if they've logged it for you, they will call you. They never
Because
don't call.
what I'm saying before, the other transactions where there was scam issues, the refunds were honoured.
Scams different to card disputes.
but there was also overbilling on the internet as well. It should have been 20. It should have been 20. It should have been £29 a month. Well, what I need to ask is on here. Can you just confirm the complaints number, please?
The complaints number.
The complaints number. Is it showing the complaints?
It'll do when it
Oh, all right. Is it slow? Is it not working as slow?
It's registered, it's just not gone in yet. Going as quick as it can go.
Quick as it can go.
The time scale on this thing. What sort of complaints is it?
They've not honoured, the bank have not honoured the refund on the Render Forest paddle transactions, which is clever video, movie editing software and logos and stuff.
They've given you.
It says here on the internet research of the Santander Bank, the complaints number is 0800 171 2171.
Yep, that's complaints.
So is that the real? That's a real connectable number.
It's not the direct number for complaints you come through to though.
Just say that again, please. It's not the direct number.
So you're not through to the direct complaints team, you're through to the customer services number.
And if I call that, is that answered maybe in 2 seconds or maybe for some time duration? Because they managed to keep me on the phone for 1 hour 23 minutes a few days ago.
They just answer as quick as they can answer. There's other people ringing up all the time.
Right, okay, I'll see what happens on that, because if I call them today or tomorrow, what time does the line operate at?
On that number, it's 8 AM to 6 PM.
Monday to Sunday.
Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 till 4.
Right, indeed. Okay, right, I'll check it. Okay, right. I'm just hoping it's answered. Okay. So, like I said, it's just the other refunds for the other scam issues have been honoured, but this one has not been honoured. But anyway, I'll check it. Okay, I'll let you know that the number connects. Okay, thank you. I'll check it. Okay, have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks for calling Santander. To tell us about a new complaint, press 1. To talk to us about a previous or existing complaint, press 2. If you're not calling about a complaint today, please hold. Please select from the following products. For banking or savings, press 1. For mortgages, press 2. For credit cards, press 3. For personal loans, press 4. For business banking, press 5. For home insurance, press 6. For investment products, press 7. For product mis-selling complaints, including PPI, press 8. You have not made a valid selection from the menu. Please listen carefully to the options again before selecting the option you require. For banking or savings, press 1. For mortgages, press 2. For credit, Santander is authorized and regulated by the Prudential Regulation Authority, regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and is a member of the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Calls are recorded and all your information is treated confidentially in line with data protection legislation. To fully understand your data protection rights and how your information is used, you can ask for a copy of the Using My Personal Data booklet. To access our services more quickly, please make sure you're calling from your registered phone number, preferably a mobile, or speak to our team to ensure we have your current telephone number. This will also allow you to use your voice as your password. I'll just put you through to someone who can help you. You are now in a queue and will be answered as soon as one of the team becomes available. At Santander, we thank you for treating our colleagues with courtesy and respect. If you haven't called us today from a telephone number you have registered with us, you may have been asked to enter a personal ID or card number so that we can identify you. For faster service, please ensure we have your up-to-date contact details and call us from your mobile if you can. We know your time is precious and we appreciate your patience as it's taking us a little longer to answer your call. Many of your banking needs can be carried out within digital services. Within mobile and online banking, you can do things like make payments, move money, block and reissue your bank card, as well as many other transactions. Why not try this today? easily impersonated, and criminals can make the caller ID, email address, or name look exactly like the genuine caller. Always verify they're genuine by phoning them back on a known and trusted number. Good afternoon, Santander. You're speaking to Shiranti. Could I start by taking your sort code and account number, please?
Hi, good afternoon. What I need to ask is, did this telephone? You're the complaints department at Santander, I guess.
So you've actually come through to the customer services line. If you did want to speak to the complaints department, I can put you through. It's not the direct number for complaints you've come through to, though.
Just say that again, please. It's not the direct number.
So you're not through to the direct complaints team. You're through to the customer services number, and I will be able to put you through to the complaints team. But obviously, you haven't called the direct line to complaints.
You haven't called the direct line to complain. But I'm told,
So you.
I'm told that the customer services number is an 0330 9123 and the complaints
Yes, that's
line.
the one you. So when you come through to us, what we do is we transfer you to the complaints department, which I can do now for you.
Well, the call should be instantly transferred to complaints because it's a dedicated line, the 0800 171 2171. I'm told from the Santander bank staff has been instantly speaking to the complaints.
So you haven't dialed that, have you? You've dialed the 123 number, which is the customer services.
No, I've not. I've dialed the specific complaints number.
Oh, that's strange then, because that should go directly to them. Let me just check and see the number, if I can find out that actual number for you then, before we get, because if I'm talking to you now
rather than
to
just
transfer you across.
rather than cause more word confusion than what is already necessary. Could you just simply transfer this call through to complaints?
Not until I've taken you through security, I'm afraid. I don't even get access to the transfer bit until I've spoken to you and done all sort of security with you. So I can check and see if there's another direct number I can get you for complaints before I go through all of that. If not, I will have to take you through full security before I can even attempt to transfer this call.
But I can't. Your conversation doesn't make any worded sense. You're not speaking clearly, and it doesn't speak clear. You're not speaking clearly, and what you say.
Can you not hear me properly? Then is the line bad?
Well, I can hear you, but you're not pronouncing your words as clear as you could do. And secondarily, it's not. It doesn't make any worded sense. Your conversation some of the time.
In what way?
Well, I'll need to edit the track out and put it on the internet, and then you can listen to how you're making mistakes.
I don't understand.
Well, I know you don't understand. I know. Could you just transfer the call through to complaints, please? Thank you.
Yeah, if I could do that once I've taken you through full security by asking you security questions.
What are the security questions?
So first of all, I need your sort code and account number.
Right, the sort code details that I'm provided with.
Lovely. And could I take your full name, please?
My first name is
and just going to load up your details, so bear with me. And just for security, if I can ask you the third, the fourth, and the fifth numbers of your 5-digit security number, please.
Just have a look on the papers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the numbers from the personal ID, or as you said, the security number?
So it's the 5-digit number, and obviously we never ask you the full number. If I could have the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Lovely, thank you very much. And is this the first time you're ringing about this issue?
No, I've not spoken to complaints before, so I need to.
Okay.
Like I said.
No problem. Would you like to give me a brief detail about it, or would you like me to transfer you directly through?
Transfer it directly through to complaints, because if I ever
No
do
problem.
give you the details, it may come out as word confusion afterwards.
No problem. I'm just going to do that for you now. So just bear with me. I'm going to pop you on hold and transfer the call. Okay?
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
check now is on the wireless clock at 3:37 p.m. on a Friday the 28th of October 2022. They kept me on the phone now for at least 22 minutes and then cut the call off afterwards.
We know your time is precious and we appreciate your patience as it's taking us a little longer to answer your call. Thanks for calling Santander. To tell us about a new complaint, press 1. To talk to us about a previous or please select from the following products. For banking or savings, press 1. Santander is authorized and regulated by the Prudential Regulation Authority, regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and is a member of the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Calls are recorded and all your information is treated confidentially in line with data protection legislation. To fully understand your data protection rights and how your information is used, you can ask for a copy of the Using My Personal Data booklet. To access our services more quickly, please make sure you're calling from your registered phone number, preferably a mobile, or speak to our team to ensure we have your current telephone number. This will also allow you to use your voice as your password. I'll just put you through to someone who can help you. You are now in a queue and will be answered as soon as one of the team becomes available. At Santander, we thank you for treating our colleagues with courtesy and respect. If you haven't called us today from a telephone number you have registered with us, you may have been asked to enter a personal ID or card number so that we can identify you. For faster service, please ensure we have your up-to-date contact details and call us from your mobile if you can. We know your time is precious and we appreciate your patience as it's taking us a little longer to answer your call. Many of your banking needs can be carried out within digital services. Within mobile and online banking, you can do things like make payments, move money, block and reissue your bank card, as well as many other transactions. Why not try this today?
afternoon. It's Richard Lyne Santander, Warsaw. I've got check account inquiry for you. Is that correct? Good afternoon. It's Richard Lyne Santander, Warsaw.
Warsaw?
Hello?
You're from Warsaw?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you was from Bradford.
What was it you wanted to do, sir? That my system is completely blank. It hasn't brought any details up. What was it you wanted today?
I thought the call centre was in Bradford. Are you from Warsaw?
We've got different centres, sir. It's voice, so you're through to voice.
I'm through to voice. Well, how other way would I be able to get any answers with it otherwise than speaking? It's obvious I'm going to be through to a voice.
No, you are the system that you're speaking to is called voice. So you're speaking to, and it could be anywhere in the country, sir. So if you explain what you wanted to do, I'll be able to help you.
I thought your name was Dana. It's not voice.
No.
Your name. It's Dana, isn't it? Did you say your name was Dana?
Diana from voice. Diane, my name is. Sorry, don't you?
Difficulty pronouncing things and saying things responsible.
What was it you wanted, sir?
Well, before I was kept on the phone for 22 minutes and the previous operator cut the call off. So any ideas why that would happen?
Well, I've got nothing on my system for you. It's blank. So if you could let me have your sort code and account number, then I can get you through security and I can have a look to see what's going on.
It's not answered the question. Why was I kept on the phone for 22 minutes to be asked security questions?
I don't know without looking at your details
so
to
you're
see
talking over the top of the customer for no reason. You're supposed to be a two-way conversation.
I haven't got an answer for you without looking at your details, sir.
What's the other staff member that cuts the call off after 22 minutes?
You shouldn't have been cut off, so I do apologise if that had happened to you, sir. I don't know what happened, but I'm happy to have a look for you.
You have a look. Do you not know what you're doing with your own staff of speaking clearly and making worded sense and not cutting the calls off? These are the basics, aren't they, obviously?
Yes, if you want me to have a look into your inquiry, sir, I'll need to get your information on my system, because at the moment it's just completely blank.
Dear, what I'm trying to
say
I'm not
able to help you.
When you're on a call operator, the idea is to speak clearly, try and talk sense, make the conversation two-way, and don't cut the call off. So why have you failed on all these issues?
I am so sorry, sir. I can't answer any questions that you're asking me without having a look at the system.
Of course you can. You're actually a human being, aren't you? You can answer questions. So why have you decided to do that?
Well, I've just apologised, sir. That's all I can do at this stage.
Well, don't you go on any induction training before you do the job to understand, first of all, to speak clearly, talk sense, don't keep the customer on the phone for ages, and don't cut the call off, and make the conversation a two-way interaction?
That's right, sir. Did you want to give me your details so I can have a look for you?
Please, yeah. It's like the induction training is either not there or the basics are just totally missing.
So are you able to give me an account number and a sort code?
Give you my account number details. My sort code is as follows for the security question.
With me, sir. And can you please confirm your name to me, sir?
First name is
Please.
Thank you.
Do you use online banking, Mr. Kane?
I have the mobile bank app and the internet website capability, and also postal correspondence, which I sent with the via raw mail several weeks ago.
Okay, so are you able to confirm to me the first, the third, and the fourth number from your security details, please?
I can do so, yeah. Just the number, what the numbers in order. What numbers did you want me to read
So
out
this
from the
is
5?
this is from your security details, sir. So your security numbers. So I'll just require the first number, the third number, and the fourth number from it, please.
Well, the first number, the 5-digit security number, is a number 3.
Please, yes.
The third number is 0, and the 5th number is number 9.
No, not the fifth, sir, the fourth.
Right, the 4th number is a number 8.
There it is, sir. Okay, and what are you wanting to do today, Mr. Kane?
Well, the call should have been transferred through to complaints because it's specifically a complaints line number. So what I need you to do is transfer the call through to complaints.
Yes, certainly, I can do that for you. And what's the complaint about, sir?
It's a complaint about postal information, letters you've sent out with the wrong details on, and them denying and stopping the refund, which I'm rightfully supposed to get the refund for a scam issue of overbilling on my bank account without my authorization.
Okay, so bear with me. So it was scam issue, but we didn't give you the money back. Is that what it is?
Can you say that again, please?
It was a scam issue, but you wasn't given the money back.
Wasn't
Is that
returned,
correct?
wasn't refunded to the bank account with simplicity and speed. So basically, it's missing. The sum total is £194.30.
Okay, so it was a scam issue. You were a victim of scam, were you, sir? And it was for £194.30, did you say?
It was,
But
yeah.
you weren't given that money back, yes?
No, because the paperwork you sent out is inaccurate and it's got the wrong details on. That I need to speak to complaints to re-speak this.
Okay, then. Bear with me, sir. I'll just make a note on your account and then I'll pop it through to complaint.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Bear with me, sir. You're welcome. Just reading the notes, so I'm aware of what's going on. Okay. Just ringing the number for you now, sir.
Thank you, Diane.
You're welcome. Kane?
Hello.
Hello?
What I need
Hello,
to
Mr.
ask is,
Kane?
what I need to ask is, has a call going to be
Hello,
transferred,
Mr. Kane?
please?
Mr. Kane, can I just, so that you can fully understand this, did you go through the fraud previously to make a complaint about a scam on your account?
No, I basically sent correspondence to the woman called Julie Harrison, your member of staff, who is the head of fraud and dispute operations.
So it's regarding fraud.
Well, it could be actually a scam, or it could be a mistake of the company, because I'm reading this Render Forest paddle. They're sending out messages that don't make any worded sense. So it seems that they've got staff that can neither word themselves crystal clear with sense or understand accounts figures. So it needs that overriding by giving a refund for what I've researched and found that I need the refund for afterwards, please.
So what it is, Mr. Kane, we've got different complaints department. So I just need to establish which one of our complaints departments to put you through to. So basically, the complaints department that you want in is our fraud complaints. Is that correct?
Well,
Am I right in saying that?
Well, not really. It could be fraud, or it could be a mistake, but it just needs being refunded, doesn't it? Obviously.
What needs refunded, sir?
Can you just transfer the call through to the woman called Julie Harrison, please?
I wouldn't get through to that person.
Well, could you transfer the call through to dispute operations or whatever it's supposed to be?
I can transfer the call to fraud.
Well,
Complaint
yeah,
is fraud.
just
If it is
transfer.
the fraud department.
Have you got a complaints department there? I'm told, because I've already had communications with the department you're typing as the head of fraud and dispute operations, Julie Harrison. Could you transfer the call through to complaints instead?
So you want me to transfer to our owner complaints department? Is that what you're saying?
Because I've already gone through your usual procedures and it now needs approaching to complaints.
But if it's a fraud complaint, so it's a different department to owner complaint. So shall I pop you through to fraud complaint?
We'll just transfer the call through to dispute operations complaints.
Bear with me, sir.
Are you going to
Hello.
going to try and transfer the call, please?
No, hello, Mr. Kane. I've seen the lady on our system that you spoke to, Julie Harrison. So what I'm going to do, make a note and then transfer you over. Okay. Is that okay?
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome. I've just searched our system. I was looking everywhere to find that name and I found it. So let me just make a note, say that you're waiting and you've dealt with her before, so she'll know. Okay. Put note on. Note?
Hello. Who we're speaking to, please?
Okay. I'm just making a note still, sir. So did you say Julie Harrison will know all about it, yeah?
Can you transfer the call like I could do about 20 or 30
Yeah.
years ago in about 2 seconds, please?
Okay, bear with me, let me ring that for you now and I'll transfer you over. I'll put a note on. So bear with me. Just checking the number right before you put it through. This paging down so to find the number for you. I'll put you through to the right department. Okay, I just need to ring the number because it's not coming up on my drop-down menu. So I need to go on another system to find the number for you. No, not the system. put you on hold just for a couple of minutes. I'm trying to find the number for you, okay? Okay, I've got the number now, so I'm just going to ring it for you now, okay?
Thank you.
Bear with me. Okay, so this is our fraud complaint, and I've put down that you want to speak to Julie, okay? So bear with me. Okay, Mr. Kane, pushing you through now. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding, and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding, and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding, and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding, and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding, and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding, and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. Please carry on holding and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. This is the Vodafone voicemail service for after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options. We know your time is precious and we appreciate your patience as it's taking us a little longer to answer your call.
Time check is 4:30 p.m. and 42 seconds now on the Friday the 28th of October 2022. The call was promised to be transferred to the customer complaints of disputes with the name of the call should have been transferred to Julie Harrison, however hasn't been transferred and the call has been cut off. So it's not only been cut off for 22 minutes before, it's also been cut off now after being kept on the phone now for 1 hour, 16 minutes and 52 seconds.
Thanks for calling Santander. To tell us about a new complaint, press 1. To talk to us about a previous or existing complaint, please select from the following products. For banking or savings, press 1. For mortgages, press 2. Santander is authorized and regulated by the Prudential Regulation Authority, regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and is a member of the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Calls are recorded and all your information is treated confidentially in line with data protection legislation. To fully understand your data protection rights and how your information is used, you can ask for a copy of the Using My Personal Data booklet. To access our services more quickly, please make sure you're calling from your registered phone number, preferably a mobile, or speak to our team to ensure we have your current telephone number. This will also allow you to use your voice as your password. I'll just put you through to someone who can help you.
Good afternoon, you're through to Graham over at Santander Bank in Eastbourne. How can I help you today?
Could you try and pronounce the words a little bit more clearly and slow the words down, please, so I can hear what you're saying, please?
I do apologise. My name is Graham Short. I'm from Santander Bank in Eastbourne. How can I help you?
I thought the calls were being taken by the Bradford office of the postcode BD19JJ.
No, so the national number that you phoned, the phone lines will just route to the next available staff member to take your call. I happen to be based in Eastbourne, but you could end up speaking to somebody right across the country.
Dear, so the calls are not taken at the call centre in Bradford, the HQ office?
No, this is the call is. I've taken the call in Eastbourne. So how can I help you?
Can you transfer the call to the Bradford office for complaints, please?
Okay, and what's the nature of your complaint?
Issues of overbilling scams, transactions, and not giving a refund, sadly, for quite a number of days.
Okay, let me just take some details from you first of all. May I have your surname, please? And can you just confirm your 5-digit security number for online banking?
I do, yeah.
Have you made a complaint before? Is this a follow-up of an existing complaint?
No, because
Or is it a brand new?
the calls
brand
today
new?
to the Santander Bank have been cut off with no resolution twice. So I'm now
Okay, I
having
apologise,
to make a third attempt to make a phone call. I believe you may close at 5 or 6 PM today.
So the lines are open beyond that, so we have people on the phone till 7 o'clock in the evening. So what was the nature of, I mean, I know you mentioned about complaint, but what was the foundation, the nature of what you want to let us know about?
I'm basically overbilling on the account by a company called Render Forest Paddle since some time ago, and basically completing the application issues and then not being given a refund afterwards from the Santander bank.
Right. When did the transaction go through your account?
The money was unauthorised and taken out of the account some time ago, but I need to be transferred through to complaints. Can you transfer the call, please, so the call is not kept
Yes,
on hold waiting for ages and then maybe cut off afterwards?
Okay, so just bear with me a moment. I'll just ring through now. Thank you. Mr. Kane.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kane. Thanks for your patience. I know you've been on the phone for a little while now. I haven't been able to speak to anybody within the complaints team. I'm just concerned about you being, staying on the phone for this length of time. So what I can do is submit an electronic request for them to call you back on, and the number.
What I need to ask is what is the reason they aren't staffing the phones from possibly 9 a.m. to 5 a.m., 5 p.m. Monday, Friday?
No, they are manning the phones, but if we're talking to customers, whilst we're, like I'm talking to you now, there could be other people trying to get through as well. So obviously there might be a delay, and then obviously once I've finished with the customer, then obviously another call comes through. So.
But what I'm trying to say, you said the word could. Where's the evidence with video and audio and time and date stamp on the internet, on the Santander, on Facebook or on your website that you can't get to the calls fast enough because you're too busy? Where's the evidence that you're very busy?
Well, I appreciate what you're asking. However,
because what I'm trying to say is on Wednesday the 26th of October I was kept on the phone for 1 hour 23 minutes. So what I need to ask is, where's the evidence with video, audio, time and date stamp that you're really busy and that you can't get to the phones?
We know your time is precious and we appreciate your patience as it's taking us a little longer to answer your call.
Right, this is the third or fourth disconnect of the call today. A time check of 4:51, 4:50 p.m. and 4 seconds on the Friday the 28th of October 2022.
Thanks for calling Santander. To tell us about a new complaint, press 1. To talk to us about a previous or existing complaint, press 2. Please select from the following products. For banking or savings, press 1. For more, Santander is authorized and regulated by the Prudential Regulation Authority, regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and is a member of the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Calls are recorded and all your information is treated confidentially in line with data protection legislation. To fully understand your data protection rights and how your information is used, you can ask for a copy of the Using My Personal Data booklet. To access our services more quickly, please make sure you're calling from your registered phone number, preferably a mobile, or speak to our team to ensure we have your current telephone number. This will also allow you to use your voice as your password. I'll just put you through to someone who can help you. You are now in a queue and will be answered as soon as one of the team becomes available. At Santander, we thank you for treating our colleagues with courtesy and respect. If you haven't called us today from a telephone number you have registered with us, you may have been asked to enter a personal ID or card number so that we can identify you. For faster service, please ensure we have your up-to-date contact details and call us from your mobile if you can.
Santander. You're speaking to Karen. Can I take your name, please?
Hi Karen at Santander. Are you speaking from the Bradford HQ office? Because what it is, the call has been cut off sadly now for about 3 or 4 occasions this afternoon, this evening. So
No, I'm not ringing from head office. I'm actually working out of a branch. So how can I help today?
Dear, what I was going to say was, is there any idea why the call was cut off about 3 or 4 times today?
I could have a look to see if my colleagues left any notes, if I can get you through the security first. Do you want to give me your account number and sort code, please?
What times does the complaint staff go home? Do they go home at 5 p.m?
I don't know if it's 5 or 6, but we can start trying because I'm 53 now. Is it complaints that you need?
Yeah, the complaints at Santander, because this telephone number is specifically supposed to go through to complaints and nothing more than that.
No, this is the general banking number. If it's an ongoing complaint, we do have a direct number.
Not, because the bank have said this is a specific number for complaints.
No, I can get it for you if you like. It's a free phone number.
Well, the number that I've dialed is just check the double.
It's the banking centre that you're speaking to me on today.
No, the number that I've specifically dialed is 0800 171 2171. That's supposed to go through to complaints. It should go through to complaints. Because the other
it should do.
Because the other number, an 033091233123, goes through to customer services and mobile banking.
That's me. Yeah, that's the number that you've rang.
What is the reason?
The 123.
What is the reason the 0800 171 2171 number is not being specifically answered by complaints?
I don't know. I can't answer that, I'm afraid.
Deary me, so the numbers are basically diverting over to customer services number when it's not a customer services number, it's a complaints number. So somebody's pressed the programming on the telephones to divert the complaints line number over through to customer services where it's not complaints. That must have possibly what has happened.
Just give me the complaints number again, please. 0800
171 2171. 0800 171 2171. It should only be answered from complaints.
Yeah. Yeah, I just dialed it on my external line and it took me straight through to complaints, but obviously then you select an option then. I don't know if you want to redial.
No, I don't need to do so because I've already dialed this number, the complaints line number, that should be transferred through to complaints.
Right, so the only way I can transfer you now is to take you through security and then I have to stay on the line with you to do that.
Right, because they've already done that before, then kept me on hold a second connection number. That has then kept me on hold for ages and eventually cut the call off afterwards on 3 and 4 occasions.
Oh dear, I know they have been extremely busy this week.
Dear, because when I explain this, can you provide evidence that you can't get to the calls fast enough with video, audio, time and date stamp evidence of proving that you're said to be busy and can't get to the calls fast enough? The operator ignored the question and then aborted the phone call afterwards.
Oh dear. What would you like me to do today for you?
Could you transfer the call through to complaints, please?
I need to take through security to do that first, though.
Indeed, okay. And what time's the complaint lines close? Is it 5 p.m. today? Because there's only 3 minutes remaining before 5 p.m.
I know. Do you want to give me your account details so I can start the security with you?
Indeed. Hoping to get through.
And your sort code, please.
Is 090129.
And your full name again, please. Thank And if you can give me part of your security number that you normally log on with, it's made up of 5 digits, and I need numbers 1, 2 and 4, please. Thank you. And is it complaints regarding retail or a particular department? We have credit cards, digital or retail.
Well, I mean, it's basically online payments from the MasterCard and the connection to the company. They basically overbilled on the account for no justified reason.
So on your debit card for your current account?
Yeah, indeed, yeah. So
Okay, let me just see if I can get the line ringing. 1 moment, please. Hello, Mr. Kane. Thanks for your patience. I've got the line ringing and I'm just reading the notes. So the previous colleague did try to ring you back, but also the notes are saying that you're dealing with somebody in complaints. So they have to pick up the complaint. We can't pass it on to somebody else. It has to be the same person that deals with the complaint.
What I need to
So
ask
my advice is to speak to her on the direct number.
What I need to ask is what time supposedly was a return phone call made from your bank to myself today?
I don't think we give timescales out because of the workload. You're expecting a call back from them today, are you?
You told me that somebody tried to phone me from the bank today. So what time did you try to reach me? What specific time did you try to reach me today? Was it this morning or was it this afternoon?
Okay, just bear with me. I'm going to put you back on hold and have a read of the notes again. Hello, Mr. Cade. I've had a look and the note was put on at 15:38.
So somebody tried to reach me at 15:38 today.
Yep, 28th of October.
15:38. That'll be 3:38 p.m. today, supposedly. So somebody tried to reach me from your bank at 3:38 p.m. today.
Yeah. And I can see you've rung earlier in the day and you want to speak to a Julie Harrison in complaints.
What I need to ask is, I'm looking at my caller ID log today and there is no return phone call from your bank at 3:38 p.m. today on a Friday the 28th of October 2022. So how would you account for the information you're saying to be not be correct?
I'm just reading the notes that the last colleague left.
but I'm looking at caller ID and there's no phone call returned to me today at 3:38 p.m. from the Santander Bank.
Okay. I can see that you're ringing on a different number than what we have on the system, so I'm not quite sure.
It would still show up on caller ID. See, it's on the caller ID I've got here. There's no return phone call from your bank today. What I was going to say was, would you be able to transfer the call through to complaints, please?
I am doing. I've got them ringing in the background. Just bear with me. Hello, Mr. Kane. Thanks again for waiting. I can confirm they are open till 6, but I also found out that they open in the morning and they're open all day till 4, and you can ring them direct on that number that you gave me, ending in 171.
Not really, no, because it's not being specifically answered by the complaints department, is it? The number that you said is being specifically for complaints, it's diverting over to the customer services number for no justified reason, and as I've already said, so the number of 0800 171 2171 should only be answered from complaints. However, it's not. It's diverting over to customer services number, possibly of 0330 9123 123. So who made this decision to do this?
I don't know, sir. Well, unfortunately, this line I finish now at 5 o'clock. I've still got them ringing in the background, but my recommendation is to speak to them tomorrow because they're not as busy as they open at 8 a.m. till 4 tomorrow.
Do you not realise the telephone systems like 50, 60 years ago in the day of GPO telephones actually made more sense?
I'm not sure about that, sir.
Right, well, you could perhaps check out the social media promotional public information films to see how they answered the phones about 50 or 60 years ago in the days of GPO telephones. So would you be able to transfer the call through to complaints, and I can keep waiting and maybe getting possibly cut off or not cut off afterwards?
Let me just see if it's still ringing for you. Hi, Mr. Kane. Yeah, it's still ringing, so I'm happy to transfer you into the queue, and I've got a note on to say that you're happy to do that.
Okay, and they close the lines at 6 p.m. this evening.
Yes.
Right, so they may keep me waiting for maybe another hour, maybe or not, or maybe answer the call sooner.
It depends on the workload, how busy they are.
The workload, but how does the public know how they staff in the phones? How is technically supposed to know this if you're not really?
We don't, sir, I'm afraid.
But if somebody wants to be awkward at a call centre, it's technically possible to do so. And how does the public know that they're really, really busy?
Okay, are you happy for me to put you into the queue or not?
Yeah. What I was going to ask is, how does the public know that your operators on staffing the phones are really, really busy, and it's not somebody just being awkward at a call centre?
We have been advised all week that the lines are extremely busy.
Yeah, but why can't you relay the live video stream footage of the call centre staff not being awkward with the phones and being what you claim to be really, really busy?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what you mean
Yeah,
there,
well,
sir.
that's technically possible to do that, and then we can see if the staff are really, really busy or just being awkward on the phones, because the call today has been cut off now 3 or 4 times today for no reason.
I can't answer that, I'm afraid.
Dear.
Let me just see if they've answered. Bear with me. I've still got the other line ringing. No, it's still on. It's still ringing out. Okay, I put a note on that you're happy to join the queue. If not, you'll ring back tomorrow. I'm going to transfer you across now.
Okay, I'll basically wait and see if the call connects or doesn't connect to the operator or
Okay.
the complaint staff.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
As soon as I can. Thanks for being so patient. You're moving up the queue, so please have your account details ready. I'm afraid we're still busy. Please carry on and I'll put you through to someone as soon as I can. Thanks for being so patient. You're moving up the queue, so please have your account details ready.
Thank you for calling Santander. You're speaking to Ian in complaints. How can I help you today?
What I need to ask is a call from the complaints department, and what's your name, please, at Santander Bank?
My name is Ian.
Ian, right, okay. So are you one of the staff at the complaints department?
Yeah, I work in the complaints team. Yeah, how can I help you today?
Right, what the issues are eventually. Could I speak to Julie Harrison, please, just to ask over these ongoing issues, please?
Right, okay. Can I just get you to confirm for me your full name, please? Just need to go through complete security with you, first of all. Can I get you to confirm any details of any decent payments that have come out of your accounts?
£9 for a card about several days ago to Laura, Laura.
Shit, and you know, that's fine, thank you very much. Right, okay, so how is that I can help you then in relation to a complaint? Is it about a previous complaint you have or a new complaint?
It's an ongoing complaint that's been going on since the details of the first first what it is as well. You've got somewhat like either administration mistakes or just awkward behaviour possibly, which I just don't know if, because what you've managed to do recently is send out a letter dated the 19th of October 2022 asking me to put me signature and date at the side of a transaction, one transaction that you may decide to ignore because you claim it's past so many days of the cut-off history and therefore there's going to be nothing paid out until you've managed to send out 2 sheets of A4 paperwork with an envelope, return postage for a transaction that is not listing the entire transactions that require the refund for whatever reason. So this paperwork is either administration mistake or just awkward behaviour possibly.
Right, so this paperwork then, is it related to a dispute that you've raised?
It is, yeah. It's related to the company called Render Forest and Paddle, which has got issues of overbilling on the account several times.
Right, so you've come through to our retail complaints department. If it's a complaint related to a dispute or a fraudulent transaction, it's not something that I can deal with. So if you're not happy with the document you've been sent and wish to raise a complaint about that, I would need to send a request over to the relevant department, who would pick that case up whenever they're available. It's not something I can deal with, unfortunately, Mr. Kim.
No, because you're sending out paperwork with the wrong details on for no reason, and you're sending out paperwork with the words as follows. Where is it? It says here. Like,
Again, that's the thing, Mr. Kim. I don't have access to that paperwork. I'm not familiar with that process. So again, going through it with me is not going to get us anywhere. It's not something that I can deal with. Sorry.
Well, could you? I'm told this department deals with complaints. So how can you say you're
yes,
not dealing?
I deal with retail banking complaints, not fraud and disputes complaints. That's a completely separate team. So I apologise if you've been put through to me in error. I will get the correct referral form sent across for the right team to call you back. The team that dealt with your complaint most recently that was opened up in March, that same team.
I can't understand what is being said. I can't understand why it's all different departments and all the rest of it, and it's just more complicated than what it already is amongst the other paperwork being sent out. It doesn't make any administration sense neither. So what I need to say is that put the wording as follows: we can see that the service you're claiming for hadn't been cancelled with the supplier, but the service didn't need to be cancelled at Render Forest Paddle because it was an ongoing monthly subscription basically. And what they've decided to do with daft account staff at Paddle Render Forest is overbill the account several times in 1 month. That is not necessary and that is not authorised. So I require a refund now, as I've already said, of the complete amount of money of. See, what's actually going on in my review of the situation is not only is Render Forest Paddle not working fast track with any common sense and clarity, but also the Santander Bank have got the same, near enough the same administration mistakes for no reason. So what I managed to do was send a message to the evidence upload on the Santander website of the money required for the refund of £194.30. So far, all you've done at the Santander Bank is send out paperwork that is not accurate, sadly. And what I need to ask now, would I be posted from the Santander Bank the refund from Justified Help and the refund due of £194.30, please?
Again, unfortunately, Mr. Kane, that's not something that I can do for you. I need to get you referred over to the correct department who will investigate that claim and have a chat with you once they've done that investigation to see what next steps may be taken. I do not have the authority nor the ability to proceed with doing that.
And would I be able
Again,
to
I can send it.
would I be able
I
to
can
speak
send that refer.
Would I be able to speak to another complaints department this evening before you close?
They are not. They are not open at the moment. They close at 5 o'clock.
I was told they close at 6 p.m. this evening, so why are they moving
We
around?
close at 6 o'clock. Our fraud complaints department closes at 5.
Right, because that wasn't explained earlier on. You know what I mean? It was told I would work
Right.
till 6 p.m.
I appreciate that might not be explained to you earlier on, and I will put that into the complaint that you're not happy with that wrong information.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
just making you aware
It's
that.
usually office hours 9 to 5 usually. So I've now got a telephone on Saturday morning and maybe or not get through to complaints the specific.
No, again, the best thing to do would be to wait for us to get back in contact with you regarding that once that, because again, the case will be opened and looked into now that I've raised a referral across to them.
What I'm trying to say is I can't be near the phone all day and all day long for so many days because I've got these things that I need to do. So basically, you need to let me know tell me when the line is staffed for the complaints department and the specific.
It's Monday to Friday. It's Monday to Friday to 9 till 5. That's the opening hours. Again, if you don't want me to raise this referral for it to be picked up, then that's entirely up to you. If you want to call back and speak to them.
Because I was told the complaints line also operates tomorrow on Saturday the 29th of October 2022 and you're telling me they only operate from 9 to 5 Monday, Friday.
I'm not saying that we do, I'm saying the department you need to speak to.
Yeah, what kind of sense is that? Does the Department of Complaints answer the phones over the weekend?
Certain departments dealing with complaints do answer the phone, but for the department that you need to speak to, they are not available.
So the department that I need to speak to is not available over the weekend, is only available on Monday of next week?
Correct.
9 to 5 Monday to Friday of next week.
That's why we would send a referral. That's why we would send a referral across to them, so they could potentially pick that up outside of opening hours.
But the information that I got from the walk to the bank and walk back home again afterwards was not the same as you're saying now.
Again, I'm sorry about that, and I apologise for any inconvenience caused. I'm giving you the information that's correct.
And also the number is diverting from the complaints department over to customer services, so the 0800 171 2171 should only be answered from complaints, but it's diverting to customer services for whatever reason. So why is that happening?
Because again, customers calling that number sometimes can have their queries handled by a customer services agent. If not, they can get transferred over to us. We're a very small team and a very busy team, so it's to help minimise pressures upon us from dealing with cases that we can't manage like this. So again, I'm happy to make this referral for you, and that should be picked up within 5 working days.
What is the reason the case can't be managed, considering that the company has overbilled my account for no reason?
Again, that is a claim that you are making, and therefore that's something that needs to be investigated.
Well, you've already been posted the details to the internet online form of Santander Bank without any proper conclusion for days upon days, and yet the previous...
Again, that will be looked into.
What is the reason that the kind of negative difficulties now compared to before? Why would you want to step up the negative difficulties? Because
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, why would the transactions be refunded kindly before with credit and praise, and now it's got worse now? You're not prepared to provide a refund?
I don't know, because that's not my department. I don't have any familiarity with the disputes policies, therefore I can't comment on why certain things have happened. That's why we need to get you through to a specialist team.
I'm told that this number is specifically for complaints, but I'm then finding out afterwards it's not specifically for complaints. Because of all...
It's not for the type of complaint that you're raising, unfortunately. And again, as I said, I do apologise for that. I will put that on the referral, that you had been incorrectly given information to call this retail banking complaints. But again, it's not something that I can deal with.
Right, because it seems that the rules are being rewritten all the time, and it's not specifically crystal clear what's supposed to be happening.
Right. Well, again, I've confirmed to you what is happening. I'm going to send this referral across to the relevant department. Within 5 working days, they shall pick this up and attempt to give you a call back. What's the best number for them to give you a call back on?
I cannot be near the phone for 5 days. That's just completely awkward behaviour. The only...
But if they don't, sorry, can you let me finish? If they don't get in contact with you, they will leave a voicemail, give you an opportunity to get back in contact with them.
Maybe withholding the phone call number, so I then can't call them back on an unknown number.
So they leave a voicemail with the contact number.
And they may not speak clearly and properly, so I can't understand what was being said. And then the best way I can do is phone back on a Monday morning. You're saying they start at 9 AM on a Monday and finish at 5 PM in the evening on a Monday, and maybe get some answers on a Monday, and so that'll be precisely like that.
Possibly, but there's no guarantee that you would be able to speak to somebody who would be able to fully investigate the complaint on that day. They may need to take your details and give you a call back to do that. That's typically what we do.
Don't need to call me back. If I'm prepared to phone up the complaints department on Monday, they should give a sensible answer to the administration difficulties and the unclearness of the information posted out.
Mr. Kane, it's up to yourself. I can either submit this referral and for a call back to be made, or you can call back on Monday at 9 o'clock. It's up to you.
I'll call back on Monday at 9 o'clock, but what I was going to say was, do you not think it's just wasting time, electric and labour to not have crystal clear procedures and just exacerbate the difficulties? Because I'm now having to make an extensive movie track now, just layers of just either incompetency or just awkward behaviour for no justified reason.
And again, I apologise for the poor service, and if you wish to raise that as part of the complaint,
it's like,
the advisor will be able to look into that for you.
If your staff attend induction training or go to college, you should have better ways of looking after customers than just being an embarrassment to banking because you've not dealt with the customer care service support issues in the best responsible way. It's just been calls cut off 3 times today for no reason, kept on the phone using electric and technology and time for no reason, and labour and all the rest of it. And it's either that you just want to be awkward or maybe incompetent. It could either be one of those 2 things. But I'm like you're living in poverty and distress, and you're not understanding that. You're just lacking in any kind of empathy. I mean, you can see the state of the bank account, and you've not fast-tracked the refund. You've sent the wrong information out on the paperwork, even though I've provided all the correct details, and it just seems to be a bit of a mess for no justified reason. Anyway, that's all I need to say. Have a good day. Thank you.